because it was literally a case of it was just a one and done. There was no save in it. If I wanted to restart the whole game, I'd have to do it all again, and those bits were fucking annoying. We're gonna do this. So yes, indeed. Hello again, everybody. Welcome on in. It is time to try a new game. It is time to try a game that was, let's say, a gift from the lovely mod. After playing the second one and loving it and enjoying it, and it was a great laugh, Beaverhouse wanted to see what the first one was like. And so, I've decided, before Dice a Million, before being accused of stealing someone's stick, I put this here. It is the Book of Unwritten Tales, number 1. Let's see, anti-aliasing, all that good stuff. Music 20%, sound, yeah, speech, yep, subtitles on. Screen resolution very nice. Graphics quality medium, that's all good. So let's start a new game, shall we? Chapter 1. So, as it's a puzzle game, backseating is on. Backseat to your heart's content. The only thing I ask is no spoilers for how the game's story goes.
Our world is at war. Only the old can remember a time without fear, without bloodshed. Defeat followed victory. Victory followed defeat. No one could gain a decisive advantage. Only now is there an end in sight. Who would ever have thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to put an end to this madness? And I didn't find the key to ending the war on one of my expeditions. Not deep in some dark dungeon, nor on the peak of a fiery mountain. No, I found it in an old book. I only hope that luck has not abandoned us. What's happened to Beetle, the Archmage's men? Doesn't he know how...
So then, you're MacGuffin, are you? Archaeologist, adventurer, and future trophy on my mother's living room wall.
And you are Monkus, dastardly son of the Archwitch Mortroga. What do you want from me?
I think you know that. Where is it? We know that your feeble-minded servant was on the way to that damned magical trickster Alistair.
I won't tell you anything.
Take him away. Mother has ways and means of squeezing what we need to know out of him.
After all, what's likely to happen? Oh well, we're several days away from the wildlands. It's just as safe here as in the Elfburrow. Oh, then, if it was left up to them, I'd just be spending the whole day... against you. You're right. We should get help. Quick, back to the elf burrow. Oh boy.
One scriptedly played her. 3 hours later. And you can move Ivo using the left mouse button, move it to the dragon's leg. And to take a look at the object, click it with the left mouse button. Now try it on the rope over the right, on the right.
Huh. One end of the rope is knotted tightly. I could use it to swing onto the other side of the leg.
Whee! Da 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 da. Examine the cage and speak to the gremlin.
The metal cage is fastened onto the dragon's harness. The old gremlin's in the cage. He hasn't noticed me yet. Hey, hello, you there?
Who are you?
I am a wood elf who's going to save the day for you. Call me Ivo. Question is, in fact, who are you and why were you kidnapped exactly?
What's interesting to me is who you are and why someone's tried to kidnap you.
Professor MacGuffin's the name. I'm an archaeologist. I've discovered something. Something important.
And they want it?
Oh, yes. You've no idea how much they want it.
I beg your pardon.
Let me guess. Your kidnappers up there want to use your knowledge to achieve world domination?
You may scoff, but they would have to skin me before I tell them what I know.
Okay then, I'll release you and let you mortals carry on playing at war.
No! We've got no time to lose. You must take this ring. Take it to the Archmage Alistair in the town of Seastone on the coast. He will send someone to my house. The book that describes where it is hidden is there in my secret cellar. He must get it to safety.
And what about you?
I will win you as much time as I can. I can endure torture for hours, days if need be. The pain, the humiliation, the agony of body and soul.
Sounds like a plan.
Perhaps I should just release you and we'll do without the pain and death then.
That would, of course, also be an option. Less dramatic, but if you insist, I can hardly stop you.
How can I get you out of there?
Good question. This cage is well built and the lock won't be easy to deal with.
I could untie the cage and then it would smash when it hits the ground.
Just like my old bones. But it's not a bad idea. On the way to Mortroga's fortress, we'll fly over the Whiteridge Mountains. Everything's covered in snow there, and the dragon will fly low over the peaks. We could try it there.
That was a joke. The chances of that working are about 1,000,000 to 1.
And they happen 9 times out of 10.
To escape. Fighting is not an option.
Let me see how the cage is fastened.
You do that. I'll be here if you need me.
I see what you said there.
No idea what's going on here. I should probably release the old gremlin before we get into enemy territory. We'll have to see how we go after that. This rope fastens the cage to the dragon. I have to undo it if I want to drop the cage onto the mountains. This is too tight. I won't be able to undo this just using my hands. But if I had a knife or a sword, I could perhaps cut the rope. This rope fastens the cage to the dragon. I have to undo it if I want to drop the cage onto the mountains. This is too tight. I won't be able to undo this just using my hands. But if I had a knife or a sword, I could perhaps cut the rope. Hey, MacGuffin.
What is it?
Got a knife. What do you know about your kidnapper? How could such a heavily loaded dragon fly at all? So, how does our plan go again? I can't... Yeah.
The cage has been secured with a thick rope. I can't release it using my bare hands.
Then you'll have to cut through the rope.
Splendid idea, but I don't have a knife.
Then get your hands on one. Kidnappers up there are sure to be armed.
I fear that could be true. That kidnapper with his troll, who is he?
The sorcerer. He's called Monkus. He's the son of the Archwitch Mortroga.
The Archwitch? How did she know that you'd made such an important discovery?
Beetle, my servant. I sent him on a secret mission to the Archmage. I must have caught him.
What, Biddle?
Isn't it a trifle improbable that a 50-metre-long dragon with a pathetically small wingspan could be physically capable of transporting such a substantial amount of gear?
How should I know? I'm an archaeologist, not an aeronautical scientist. I don't concern myself with trivialities. I see it flying, so I believe it.
I, however, find it illogical.
Then it must be magic.
Hmm?
If something isn't logical in this world, then it's always down to magic. Very practical. You can explain everything like that. Something's flying that can't fly? Magic!
I'll just carry on then. You wait here.
I mean, sounds probable.
Transport dragons can move great loads, like these barrels, wooden posts, and this big crate. I don't think that this stuff will help me a whole lot.
Really?
That's the way up onto the dragon's back. I can't reach the support strut.
And why not?
That's the way up onto the dragon's back.
Right, so we need a knife. He doesn't have a knife.
Hey, MacGuffin.
What is it?
If I'm going to steal a knife from the kidnappers, then I need to get onto the back of the dragon. There's a support strut there. If I could reach it, I'd be able to pull myself up.
No problem. Here, take this.
A whip?
It's always served me well. You could use it as a rope.
Hint, you'll find the whip, just as all other objects in the inventory. Move the mouse to the bottom edge of the screen to open the inventory to examine an object in the inventory.
I'll just carry on then. You wait here.
Am I going to have to... I'm going to have to do screen settings, aren't I, here? We auto-saved it, fuck it. Right. Is it? Aha!
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da.
I didn't need to fucking do it! Does it for us!
What? Yes, yes, I was evil and beastly. Yes, I'll bring him with me, Mother. Yes, yes, yes. Why? I'm steering a dragon, remember? You know, I'm not being curt with you.
That said Kurt.
Good. Yes, See you later. Love you too. Oh, by the gods, how I hate her!
That sounds like fucking Zippy from Rainbow.
Much longer, Monkus, much longer. Soon you will have it in your hands.
That's the
Careful,
fight.
Monkus. Mother is mistrustful. She has her agents everywhere. And you are talking to yourself. Better shut up.
There appears to be some truth in the gremlin's story. It's vital that I rescue him. If I remain right here on the outside, then they won't be able to spot me from the driver's cabin. I could really do with one of those swords, but I can't reach the stand without the sorcerer seeing me.
Okay.
A thin wooden stick with the flag of the shadow on me. The stick's been tied loosely to the railing. Got it, and the sorcerer hasn't noticed.
Okay, what are we doing with this then?
I think I can reach the sword with the stick, but getting it over here would be a bit risky. The goblin would notice the stick and I'd have a knife in my stomach before I could say, uh-oh.
Okay. So we're going back down with the dragon then? We'll have a look. I have a stick.
Hey, MacGuffin.
What is it?
So what is this discovery of yours then? A great treasure? A weapon?
I can't tell you. Too dangerous. And actually, well, I don't have it either.
What do you mean?
I found a clue in an old book as to where the artifact, where it is hidden.
Artifact. It. This is getting more and more cliche.
Cliché. A struggle of good against evil is never cliché.
It
You
is.
mentioned your secret cellar. Is that where the book's hidden? Pretty risky. I'll just carry on then. You wait here.
So I can't really use the stick here. So where are we going to be using this stick then? There's nowhere really else I can use it. I mean, there's nothing else here like the flag.
I think the goblin would notice the stick and I'd have a knife in my stomach. I could really do with one of those swords, but I can't.
Okay, game, what do you want from me here?
I think I can reach the sword with the stick, but getting it over here would be a bit risky. The goblin would notice the stick and I'd have a knife in my stomach before I could say, uh-oh.
There's got to be something down here then, right? Because it doesn't seem it. So what am I missing? Because I can't use it up here. On here. Well, I can't. It says, oh, well, I can use it.
With one of those swords.
Blah, blah, blah. Yes, I know. But there's nothing else here. What are you wanting from me, game?
I think I can reach the sword with a stick, but getting it over here would be a bit risky. The goblin would notice the stick and I'd have a knife in my stomach before I could say, uh-oh.
Because I'm looking all around and I can't seem to see anything else.
This rope fastens the cage to the dragon. I have to undo it if I want to drop the cage onto the mountains. Oh, this is too tight. I won't be able to undo this just using my hands, but if I had a knife or a sword, I could perhaps cut the rope.
Nope, the stick's not... See, I thought you could put a stick in between the rung, the little bit, and just try twisting it, you know. That's what I thought. Oh, shit.
Hey, MacGuffin.
What is it?
Can we talk through this plan again, just to be sure?
You come up with a way to release the cage. As soon as we're flying close to the ground in the White Ridge Mountains, you let me and the cage drop, and then jump yourself.
Do you think you'll survive the impact?
I hope so.
Yobby again.
Snowdrift there.
And chasms and canyons and rocks?
I'm going to reach a yum-yum while we think.
Then I've got to get back to my cottage and get the book from my cellar. They mustn't get their hands on it.
I'll just carry on then. You wait here. This rope fastens the cage to the dragon. I won't be able to undo. I could really do with one of those swords, but I can't reach the stand without the sorcerer seeing me.
Nope, there's the whip. We've got the whip to wrap round the strut to go up. The only way you can grab the whip is by actually going up and up using it. You can't get it back once it's attached. Sadly, very bloody early on in the game.
An old cardboard box. It seems to be some kind of emergency kit if the dragon crash lands. There
Oh,
are a few moth-eaten blankets in the box, a bit of dried meat covered in white mould, and a blue and red potion, and... a line with a fish hook. It looks quite serviceable. I'll take it with me.
selecting an object and clicking on it with another object, so that.
I'll knot the line to the tip of the stick, and hey presto, I've got a fishing rod. That was elegant.
Should we say same time we saw that?
Business. Perhaps he might change his mind. I could cut the rope with a sword.
Well, I didn't say for you to cut the rope with a sword.
I should warn MacGuffin that we're in business. Hey, MacGuffin.
What is it?
I have the sword.
I've got a sword and can cut through the rope as soon as you're ready.
Fine. I'm ready when you are. We're over the mountains. It's now or never.
It's now or never.
Yeah. But if I don't survive or they catch me, then you'll have to fetch the book from my secret cellar and take it to the Archmage.
Way up here. That's the ring there. Why is it not beating you right?
Isn't this a strange coincidence? A young pretty elf walks through the woods unarmed and is suddenly caught up in an adventure.
Don't talk. Just cut me free.
The right moment is close. There's the mountain. Good luck, MacGuffin.
It was the period of this. Bungle bunch. Boy, have I got some editing to do on this stream. Then I've got some winning to try and do. So I can try and beat Dice a Million before I beat this.
Wilbur, working hard at it, saving the world.
I'm almost done here.
I could see. Beavering away, eh? What were you this time? A knight riding high on his horse? Or one of those funny little mages again, eh? Hey, hero. I've got a job for you. A quest. Send my new house robot off on a rat hunt. That rat's got it in for my precious hops. And if I don't plant them, beer's going to be a wee bit scarce.
I've never heard of a hero having to catch rats.
You're not a hero yet, laddie. You're still my helper. And that being the case, you'd better get your act together. Then you can finish up here and go and have some more heroic daydreams. I need to go and do a quality control check on barrels 2034 to 2038. I've got a feeling there might be something wrong with the 2030 batch. We'll see. We'll see.
A large crate. It must have been delivered as I swept. A thieving rat. Devious and dangerous. It always runs into its little hole when I get too close. Dwarves are excellent stonemasons. That fireplace is proof. That's the Master Brewer's favourite spot. He likes to relax there in the evenings.
Marco wank.
This pump can be used to pump water up from deep in the mountain. Although I wouldn't bet on it still
Marco
working.
Marco intentionally uses words
I call
like
it A History of Dwarven Cuisine,
because
the
he
last
believes it
3
would be too
weeks by
embarrassing
Wilbur
to write them
Weatherveen.
down here.
Ugh.
Ugh.
The sun is pretty low. It'll be dark soon. A tin coffee pot. It hasn't been used in ages. And guaranteed not for coffee. The Master Brewer doesn't trust non-alcoholic drinks. The stove isn't used much. Though this morning the Master Brewer heated up a few beer sausages on it.
Beer sausages.
A pile of dirty dishes. The longer the other dwarves are away, the less attention the Master Brewer pays to things like this. An old, rather dirty cooking pot. Ah, mutant slime. Maybe I should have thrown out the rest of that chocolate pudding. There is no way I'm taking that pot with the evil slime in it.
And
Slime
why
can
not?
be really evil. Bad slime. The Master Brewer says these kettles are used to make beer. This is his private setup, and the proper ones are in the cellar.
Okay. So we have kitchen waste, which you can... Don't believe we have anything in here. Oh, and Towers music.
The pipes run through the walls and floor. They are part of the central beer supply system, which runs through the whole bastion.
Bum bum bum.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
Did you know there's an evil slime living in a pot in the kitchen?
It's a great track.
Oh, yes, it nicked a sausage off me this morning.
Well, doesn't that bother you?
Well, yes. Live and let live, I say. As long as it doesn't develop a taste for beer.
Is everything okay with the beer?
That's not so easy to say. It's complicated with beer. You initially think, that tastes good. But then, bam! The finish is all off. Earthy and musty, and there's nothing you can do. But of course, you can't really tell from just one pint.
Yeah, can he know?
So I'm supposed to uncrate the robot and send it after the rat?
Definitely. Shouldn't be too difficult for you, being a gnome and all. You've got the right kind of hands for all that technical stuff.
Looks like a
I'm not
crowbar
really
there.
all that into technology. I'm more interested in the mysterious powers of magic.
Well, in that case, I'm sure there's some instructions in the crate. Shouldn't be that difficult for Mr. Mage.
So I can call it a day once the robot has caught the rat?
Aye, you can go back home and get some sleep.
Where are the other dwarves anyway?
All away fighting, you know that. There's been nobody here except me for years. I'm keeping the whole place ticking over. If you weren't here, lad, I'd probably have pegged it from loneliness long ago.
Not that sort of pegged.
What's the news from the front? The Alliance is winning, isn't it?
It's
Filth.
a proper mess. They just swing back and forth. It's been like that for years. Neither side has the advantage. Today, we take Finsterberg, and tomorrow the Shadow Army plunders Auenheim. Today, we take care of Garrett the Throat Slitter, and tomorrow they nobble Bella Sunnythor. At the moment, we've got Mortroga's fortress under siege, the old Archwitch. Not getting anywhere fast, though. It could still be years before either side gets the upper hand.
Hopefully we do.
Aye, let's hope so.
Right, okay.
I'll take care of the robot then, and the rat.
Aye, go on then.
I was going to say, hey, King.
Size crowbar. So it's pretty big.
I was going to say, like, can I take the crowbar?
Let's see.
If I can take the crowbar,
I'll
open
never
the
get
box
this
here, put
with my
the
bare hands.
kitchen waste down here for the rat.
Let's see. What's that? Ah, the user manual.
Going to try and put the kitchen waste down here. No, I can't. No, I can't. Maybe if I tried to do that after I read the manual.
Wood elvish.
Manual.
Succubushish. Here we are. Dwarven. Thank you for purchasing an X100 house robot, the latest in house robot technology. Feed the X100 the stinking remains of your disgusting existence, but absolutely no broccoli or Brussels sprouts. Rats. There. Rat care. Rats breeding. Rat hunted. Rat hunted. In order to hunt rats or vermin of any kind, you must first feed the X100 with DNA from your target. DNA carriers include hair, blood, sweat, snot, and other things. Okay, so first I have to give the robot a little garbage appetizer to start it up before I feed it the main course, rat DNA. Finally, a simple rat trap. Let's see how it likes this. Aha! It works.
It looks a bit like Bender.
Ugh. It looks like the X100 really liked that rubbish. At least it's purring like a cat. Now I just have to get it to hunt like one. A thieving rat. Devious and dangerous. It always runs into its little hole when I get too close.
So how do we get?
A thieving rat.
So I need some of its dinner.
That seems to be the rat hole where the little beast plans its raids. The rat has chewed through the wood. There's some fur hanging from a splinter. Ooh, I'll take that.
Ha ha ha!
Ugh. It looks like the X100 really liked that rubbish. At least it's purring like a cat.
Mars is very
Now I
good.
just have to get it to hunt like one. And now the fur. A source of rat DNA.
Bang 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 bang.
And it's gone. It won't be back anytime soon either. Problem solved.
Lovely.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
I did that without any help.
Aye, Wilbur.
The rat's gone.
I saw. It's amazing what you little gnomes can puzzle out, eh? The rat's lost his appetite for my hops at any rate. He won't be coming back for a while.
Oh, cool.
Can I call it a day now?
Course you can. Safe home, my lad. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
See you later, lad.
Okay, let's get to the next bit, and that's where I'll call the
And
stream.
another day ends. And, as usual, I didn't save any princesses, or fight any dragons, or hunt any orcs. I chased a rat off, and I didn't even do it myself. I used a fully automated robot instead. It's going to take more than that before my statue stands next to Knight Tilo in the Hall of Heroes, but I'm going to make it one day.
Hey,
Stop
you!
it.
Boy, you've got to get me out of here. Quickly, please. I was abducted. An elf freed me. They want... You've got to believe me. Determine the
Yes.
fate of the war. Listen, boy. It's too late. You see this ring? It's the key. Take it to the human archmage in the town of Seastone. You understand?
But...
All of our fates depend on it.
The one ring drawer. That's a little.
Oh, dear, nobody's going to believe this. There's no way I'll make it down to the human town by the sea on my own. I need help. I should ask the Master Brewer for help. Or Grandad. He fought for the Alliance.
That's a little fizz.
Of course, it's pretty cold all year round up here in the mountains. But this year, winter came particularly early. The tarps are supposed to offer the stonemasons a little protection. They have to be pretty tough if they're out there in all kinds of weather.
Let's go ask him.
Master Brewer, sir! Hello? Master Brewer, sir! Where are you?
He's asleep on his chair, mate. That's all that.
Master Brewer, sir! Master Brewer!
What? What?
We have to tell the other dwarves. There was this gremlin in a cage and he gave me this ring and...
What kind of ring, then?
This ring! It's a very important ring. The gremlin said all our fates...
Wilbur, I really don't have time for this kid stuff. I've got more important things to do.
But the ring has to be delivered to the Archmage down in the human town. The gremlin said it could end the war.
Listen, laddie, that's a ring. What's it supposed to be able to do?
It's... I have to. The gremlin wasn't lying.
Just think about it. When has anybody ever given an important ring to a little being like a gnome? That sort of thing just doesn't happen.
But
That's enough. Now, go home. It's getting late.
I guess I can't expect any help from a master brewer.
No, you can't, mate.
That's the entrance to my family's gnome hole. We've been living here for generations.
You want me to enter the gnome hole? My word.
Hey, my mechanical flying fish Nemo. How did you get there? One of the few technical devices I ever built. Well, to be honest, actually my father and my sister really, but I did watch. It still works. A solid example of gnome technology, if I do say so myself. That door is part of Dad's living space optimization unit. Behind it is sort of a car park for rooms.
Well, surely
Those are
using
the
it.
controls for our living space optimization unit. My father invented them. Our kitchen.
Because if we're looking for Grandad,
A chair.
it's our chair, yeah.
A flower pot full of potting soil. Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there.
Okay, it's
Master Merlin's antibacterial kitchen cleaner. The dirt disappears like magic. If only I could cast spells like Merlin, or any other household cleaner for that matter.
it's Silly Bang.
Our flour mill. Mother makes sure we eat a healthy diet. One day we'll all be big and strong, comparatively.
Okay, let's go down and then that's where we'll save it.
And down we go.
And then tonight we will look at our Grandad. Go, Grandad, we need to go to Human Town. For there's trouble at Mill.
Halt! Who's there?
Hi, Grandad. It's me.
I doubt it. What's the password?
Fluff.
Nuclear first strike, sir.
Correct. What do you want?
A gremlin gave me this ring. He said it's very important. He said the ring has to be delivered to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
Political at the moment, eh?
Have you checked it for contamination?
What?
For curses, hexes, poison?
Very jammy.
What am I talking about? Of course you have. No one would accept a ring from a gremlin and not check it for curses. Dangerous little blighters, those gremlins. You shouldn't feed them after midnight, you know.
The gremlin said this ring could decide the course of the entire war.
Decide the course of the war? That would be... Where is this gremlin?
He's been kidnapped. He barely had time to give me this ring. It should be taken to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
The Archmage? Yes. He'd know what to do. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've trained for. This is the hour in which a stout youngster becomes an adult. The hour of glory. The hour of fame. Hour!
But what do you mean stout?
Does everyone know what they have to do?
No.
Right, men. Let it be so.
Okay then.
Grandad has this thing about secrecy. I think he's afraid of Shadow Army spies or something.
Okay then, that's what we're going to call it. And we will load it from there next time. Well, I want to thank everyone for joining us today. 3 games, 2 looked at, one we've started to completion. The other 2 we're not going to go to completion because one is annoying. It was a bit, and the other was just wave after wave of the same thing. So no high scores, no nothing. But I will be back later on tonight with some more of this. But I've been Lord Teammaker. Thank you very, very much for watching. We will continue this tonight, as I say, and we'll go from there. Bye for now.